I'm meteorologist Peter Chan at the National Weather Service for Alaska statewide weather on this Sunday, September 29th. We are watching a strengthening area of low pressure that'll quickly lift out of the North Pacific up into the lower Gulf as we go through late Sunday night and during the day on Monday. This storm system will deepen further to somewhere around 955 millibars before heading east northeast up and across Dixon Entrance, the far south end of the Panhandle. As a result, this storm will have storm force winds around it, and we have high wind watches and warnings in effect. A high wind warning is in effect for Prince of Wales Island, where winds could gust as high as 60 to near 70 miles per hour with this system, especially Monday afternoon into Tuesday morning. And elsewhere across the Panhandle and Gulf Coast, we have high wind watches for Ketchikan and Metlakatla, as well as along the outer Panhandle coast, Sitka on up through Yakutat and Cape Suckling. These areas could see winds gust as high as 50 to 60 miles an hour with this storm system. In addition, there will be some periods of moderate to locally heavy rainfall, especially across central and southern portions of the Panhandle, Monday, Tuesday into early Wednesday. The system will largely spare, say, the Kenai Peninsula, though there'll be some very strong winds just offshore of the Kenai Peninsula and just east of Kodiak Island. Though clear skies will tend to rule across much of the mainland as the flow will be more out of the northeast and north, and so the interior will continue to be influenced by weak high pressure and generally clear skies and dry, cool fall weather. This morning we got a low temperature report this Sunday morning of 16 degrees at Tok, along with the fact there was a beautiful display of the northern lights late last night. More of a quiet form display. The solar activity remains low, so we're not seeing any especially strong geomagnetic storms, but at this time of year, near and after the equinoxes, we typically can see the aurora visible here in the far northern latitudes. And as we look ahead here, going through the next week or so into early October, we should start to see the low pressures increase again, crossing the Bering and coming up out of the North Pacific into the Gulf. For Alaska statewide weather, I'm Peter